Yes, it is a busy night. We have 3 systems, and of course, this is the peak week of hurricane season. Let's break it down for you, show you what's going on. Nate formed as 5 p.m. in the Gulf of Mexico. Katia, of course, has been out there for a week and is expected to move into the North Atlantic. And Maria, we're still watching, although this storm appears to be following a track very close to our hurricane. There is a look at Nate. Now, Nate is a very disorganized tropical storm, winds at 45 miles an hour, moving east at 2, which means it's essentially stationary. But on the long term, we do expect this will become a hurricane as it stays up over some very warm water and low wind shear, eventually tracking into eastern Mexico, but very close to Texas, Brownsville, Texas, and we'll certainly see some rainfall work in there. That'll happen on Sunday and on Monday. Our second system is Hurricane Katia. The wind's at 80 miles an hour, very close to Bermuda, but missing the island and then tracking off into the North Atlantic, just doing a wild track across the North Atlantic and then eventually turning post-tropical as it enters Europe. That would happen on Monday at 8 o'clock. Some very strong gusty winds. And Maria, a tropical storm, continues to move across the Atlantic. The forecast track taking it into the Leeward Islands and keeping it east of the Bahamas on Monday and Tuesday. Long-range computer models hint that this one will continue a track toward or between Bermuda and the U.S. East Coast as it wraps around the high-pressure system, the Bermuda High. It sees a weakness here, so it continues that track right in behind Katia, but a few days after she moves out. So that's a good situation for us, although we'll have to keep an eye on it. The computer models aren't in perfect consensus here, but there is pretty tightly measured models, at least for the next 3 to 4 days.